Want to move but not sure how to move your furniture from point A to point B? Well, guess what? We've got the solution. Uncensored, together with Drop It, which is a furniture removal company, have partnered up to bring you an exciting opportunity where you can win a free move.
Whoa, that's really an exciting opportunity, Bratamza. So just a little bit of background on Drop It. So Drop It is a reputable furniture moving company here in Africa, and their services include the following:
goods in transit insurance, a trained driver to transport your goods from point A to point B, fixed and guaranteed prices. You can also track your goods on long-distance trips.
Now here's another exciting opportunity.
Stand a chance to win one of 3 local moves. To win, simply comment your pickup and drop-off area in the comments section below. But that's not all. You can also stand a chance to win 2 nights away with 2 people in Northwest Brits, including a boat ride for 2 hours. To enter, you will need to refer as many people as you can to the Drop It Facebook page, and the people that you have referred will then need to comment your name in the comments section below and also like the page. However, the winner will only qualify if they are also following the page.
So then this begs the question, why Drop It? Simple, because they drop everything that they're doing to come help you with your move.
Hello, good day everyone. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Uncensored _ the truth about money. Thank you so much for joining us. You might be wondering, a whole different setup. I mean, we are 6 months in, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like every 6 months you make goals in life and you keep on checking how far are you. So we have changed our setup. We are in a completely different, new location rather. And yeah, we hope that you like the setup. I like it already. I just feel like it's nice and cozy and we can have like a very nice conversation. Hopefully everything is great. Hopefully the lighting is great. The sound is great. But yeah, we truly appreciate it for those who've been supporting us all these years. Well, it's only been how many years? 2 years. 1 year?
2.5 years.
2.5 years, you know? So we are grateful for the growth and yeah, bigger and better things are on the way. And as you know, I'm your host, Kaya Junior Masango, and I'm with our residential DJ, Bratamza Madala.
Where's the music? You must, if you're gonna call me residential DJ, you must like
I'm gonna put it. But you're the financial DJ, bruh. You're the
financial DJ. That's a cool tone to it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a cool tone to it.
How are you doing, man?
Hey, man, new places. This is our new home. For now.
For now.
Until we find something better. But for now, this is nice.
Definitely.
This is beautiful. Yeah, man. Great environment. I think everything, quality, sound. Yeah, I mean, I think with everything, there has to be growth.
No, most definitely.
There has to be growth. So for us, this is like, you know, a big improvement.
Yeah.
And yeah, a great milestone. So to bigger ventures.
No, definitely. And we are here with our sound guy. Well, it's different location, but same people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The team still stays the same.
The team still stays the same. We're here with our sound guy, Tsebang. Sound is on sound, is on camera. We are here with our social media manager, operations manager, Grace. So if you are still waiting for match and you haven't received the match, you know the person to contact. It's Grace Makoba. That's the person you should contact. But anyway, let's get right into it, Bratamza. So
yeah, man.
When we first started out, we spoke about investments, but obviously that was like long ago and we didn't have this kind of setup, like a video setup. It was just audio, as well as it was just really introduction into investments. So I felt the need for us to just go back a little bit, you know, because the nice thing about investment is that it's a topic that cannot be exhausted.
That's true.
You can talk about it over and over and over again, that's know, and I've been so encouraged with seeing other people online who started investing 5 years ago, 10 years ago, how far they are in terms of their portfolio and how much they have accumulated through just investing, you know? And I felt I would have loved for this to be as practical as possible, you know, like to even say, okay, the first thing you must do, look at this company, they've got great dividends, or whatever the case may be, so that we can help people out as far as investments goes, you know? So yeah, let's talk about investments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the first time, okay, I didn't share this with you guys. So in the financial industry, there's what we call a rep register, a representative register. So that's where financial advisors get placed, right? So normally we'd say this episode does not constitute financial advice, but this episode constitutes financial advice because
That's
officially I'm a financial
That's
advisor.
something you never hear. That's something you don't hear on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You never hear that on YouTube.
So I'm a financial advisor officially with a rep number. Yeah, man. So as I said, there's growth.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You must hit that no. So bigger and greater things. So we are liable. Well, I'll be liable for the advice that I'll give you. And just another thing as well. So there's a lot of podcasts, there's a lot of videos that are going out there where people must invest, what people should do, and so forth. But I think we'll get into the legalities of financial advice, you know, as we go in other episodes, because there's so much noise out there. There's so many people saying, no, invest here, invest here. But these aren't accredited financial advisors, right? So my thing is just be careful with the information that you get out there. Seek financial advice, this platform. And then we're able to basically assist, you know. But even outside, you know, if you want to, if you've seen videos out there where people are saying, hey man, please come invest here, please do this. You can share the link with us and ask us, what do you think about this? You know, and then we could give some clarity into, okay, do this, don't do that. Is it an eligible investment platform or not? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just a highlight that I want to, you know, take to people out there to say, guys, be aware, there's sharks out there, you know, and with platforms like these, you know, anyone can dupe anyone. You know what I'm saying? It's easy nowadays to say, no, I mean, we can dress Gucci from head to toe and say, hey, if you want to be like me, invest here, you know. So just people do the due diligence, research, do your homework.
And then do you guys also get like, you know, like with businesses, there's like FSP number.
Yeah.
Do you guys get like something like that to say that you are a verified financial advisor?
Yeah, so what people can do is that they can search my name, surname, ID number on the FSCA website.
Yeah.
And then it'll show what categories I'm advised to sell and advised not to sell.
Yeah.
So every financial advisor is on the FSCA rep register. So they call it rep register, representative register. So everyone must be accredited if they're going to give financial advice.
This is dope for all the skeptics, especially on TikTok. Especially on TikTok.
Yeah. I'm fit.
So, obviously, before you start investing, right, there are certain questions that you must ask yourself before you start investing. What are those questions?
So, I was actually having a conversation with my wife earlier this morning. You need to have, so you can't just say, I want to invest, right? Okay. How do you want to invest? Where do you want to invest? You know, but what's important is your goal. So a lot of the times you've saved money before, you know, whether it's a piggy bank when you're still young or a savings pocket, you know, with certain financial institutes. And you've taken that money out because number one, there was no objective. So there was no goal in mind. So number one, you need to have a goal in mind, whether that is to clear debt, to buy a house, you know, to buy a car, to get married, pay lobola, whatever it is, you need to set an objective. This is my objective. This is what this is basically what I'm saving towards, right? There has to be a time frame. Reason why I say there has to be a time frame is that so that you can stick towards your financial goal and be realistic as well. So I know nowadays there's, you know, so many topics, Bitcoin, Forex, all of these things. Put in money now, put 5,000 Rand now, in 6 months it'll be 50,000 Rand. You know, be very careful with those. So be realistic as well, right? There's something that we used to call SMART. It's called S.M.A.R.T. So your goal has to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and have time. Né? So with that being said, so though that is what you need to look out for when you start out as a beginner. Another thing, the amount. So if you're getting paid a certain salary, you know, In our previous episode, we discussed budgeting, right? So that it was the whole 50-30-20 rule,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Draw up a budget. Be realistic about your savings. I'll mention a story. So when I used to sell investments, this lady earned 5,000 rand, but this was back in 2008-9. Earns 5,000 rand. She says, no, I want to put 1,000 rand away every single month. She's got kids, this person, she's paying rent, she travels to work. And I was like, are you sure you want to put $1,000 away? No, I'm sure, I'm going to be very disciplined, what. It didn't even take 6 months for, the manager to say, hey, that policy has lapsed.
Yes,
but you saw it coming.
No,
you know what I'm saying? You saw it coming. So be realistic about the money that you want to put away. So yeah, man. So as a beginner, those are the points that you need to look out for.
Yeah. And then, so now having asked yourself those questions, then what would be the next step? Like, obviously, like evaluate your risk appetite. So like, what are some of the things that you must then look at to make your decision?
Yeah. So number one, all right. So those have been ticked, right? So those boxes have been ticked. So now we're getting into the investment portion now of let's say investing, right? So now you need to, based on your goal, there are certain risk appetites, okay? So if you're looking at, let's say, buying a house in 5 years' time, you need to, I get you've already said, I want to put away such an amount every single month, okay? But your goal is, let's say you want to put $1,000 away every single month. After 5 years, you want it to be 100,000 rand, for example, right? So you need to have a risk appetite or a risk tolerant investment that is aligned with your strategy. So you get conservative, moderate, and aggressive in terms of risk appetites.
Okay.
So if you are looking into making money very quickly, you obviously go into a more risk averse investment. But now it means also you have to be at a point where you are acceptable to failure as well. Because as much as you can win, you can lose as well.
Definitely.
So that's with aggressive investments, right? So now obviously moderate is there's a relative amount of growth, but the risk is not so bad. And conservative, it's not the interest rates are not so good, but the risk is very, very low. You know what I'm saying? So hence I say, Wuti, there's those portions that you need to play, but your risk appetite has to be in line with your goal. So what's happening now in the industry? I sit down with Junior. Junior, I'm gonna run you through a risk. It's called a risk analyzer.
Okay.
Right. So it's 10 questions that we ask you. If you had, let's say, 100,000 rand, would you be willing to lose 20,000 rand in the next 10 months? Something like those type of questions, right? So what financial advisors, some do, is that then at the end it'll say whether Junior is conservative, moderate, or aggressive. But now what financial advisors do is that they pick the risk or the portfolios or the investment based on your risk appetite, which is very skewed because you need to pick a risk appetite or investments according to your goal. So if Junior wants to reach this goal in 5 years, let's put Junior in a portfolio where it'll reach Junior in those 5 years. So that's how it has to be, and not the other way where, Junior's, based on the questions, Junior's risk appetite is conservative. So let's put Junior in conservative investments. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be like that. It should be Junior wants to buy a house in 5 years. All right, Junior's $1,000. He wants 100,000 rand in 5 years. Okay, let's see the portfolios that will get Junior close to that goal.
Is this now different from, because I see here like short-term investment, future forward investing, income versus growth investments? Is this now, do you also, when having that conversation, do you include some of these to say, okay, cool, are you looking at a short-term investment? Are you looking at a future forward investing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so you look into those as well. Hence I say, the first thing is the goal. What are you saving towards?
Yeah.
All right, it's July now, so there's 5 months left of the year. No, I want to go on vacation in December. I want to start putting away, I've got my vacation is worth 50,000 rand. Okay, let's put you in a short-term investment, 6 months fixed deposit.
this is how much you need to start putting away, right? No, I want to buy a house in 5 years. So that's more longer term. So that's your future
forward,
type of investments, right? No, I want to invest in something that has property, in something that, I'll be more susceptible to getting dividends. All right, so let's look at an income fund, maybe through a unit trust or whatever. So then your goals will then depict those type of investments that you've mentioned, whether it's a short-term fixed deposit, or long-term, or an income fund. Yeah.
And then obviously then income versus growth. So I'm guessing this would be, are you looking to make an income or are you looking to grow your investment or your portfolio?
So it's basically as it is. So when you take out money from your investment, right? That's when the growth becomes low. Because now you are eating away from the compounded thing that's supposed to apply onto your investment. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is, if you're not touching your money, so if you're parking it away in something that you're not seeing in front of you, then it's more beneficial. It's more beneficial to you. So the less you take out from your from your investment, the better it is in terms of growth and future amounts. Yeah.
This reminds me of, I think we spoke about it when we made an example of a cow.
Yeah.
To say, are you so obviously you have a cow. That cow, are you gonna invest in it that it grows and also then gives you other cows as well, or are you gonna just like slaughter it?
Yeah.
For meat,
and take it to the butcher.
Then when you take it to the butcher, you don't have a cow anymore.
Yeah.
It's gone. So there are a few things that one should consider when investing. What are those few things that one should consider when investing?
So a couple of things that a person should consider is obviously the platform that you want to invest in.
Yeah.
Okay. Number one, do your research. Don't just invest in something blindly. All right. So if someone says, no, go invest in unit trusts. Sharp unit trusts are good, but are they good for you?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? No one invest in property. No, those. Yes, property is
and
good.
I've heard that one a lot. Property and taxes.
Yeah. But is it good for you? You know what I'm saying? So that is the thing.
Yeah.
So every type of Forex. I think I was watching another podcast where they had these Forex investors. And they were saying, guys, Forex is not a scam. Forex is not a scam. Big institutions do Forex. Standard Bank, whatever. They do Forex trading, right? But the thing is, people go into these investments and then they lose money. So number one, know the investment platform you are putting your money in, right? Number two, investment is all about risk. As much as it is, yes, about gain, there is a relative amount of risk in it as well. Yes. So people should know, if I'm going to put my money into, let's say, property, for example. Yes, property is good. I've got R1 million. I want to go buy a block of apartments, okay? Yes, it's good. People are making, and I get you hear that, people are making money from property. Oh, okay, no, it's sharp. But do the people tell you the risk side of it? All right, so there's the caretaking of those property. What happens when there's no tenants? What happens when tenants break your appliances, break your furniture and whatever? What happens then? What happens if there's no tenants for 6 months? What happens then? You know what I'm saying? So in everything there is a risk. So people should do their homework. Number two is look at the growth that's relative to that investment that you want to put your money into. So if it's something like a fixed deposit, compare different fixed deposits, through all banking institutions or financial institutions. If it's unit trust, compare all those, unit trusts. Obviously, there's dozens and dozens out there. But, there's platforms out there that can actually help you make your decision. If I've got 500,000, where can I put my money into? And seek a financial advisor, creative financial advisor who can assist you in terms of, guiding you forward. If you want to go into, your more, how can I put it? Your more risk tolerant investments. Yeah.
Do you have any investments in place?
Yeah, I've got investments in place. I have to have
which companies?
So I worked with Standard Bank, right,
yeah.
and Liberty. So I was more steered to there's a company, great company called Stanlib, where I put my money into. So it's unit trust. So I'm investing in unit trust. I've got a retirement annuity, which is important. I think we'll have a topic on retirement annuities one day.
We have one already, so I'll just put the link.
Yeah.
And you can we have had a whole episode on retirement annuities.
Was it audio?
No, both audio and video.
And visual.
Last year, I think we did it last year.
Yeah.
But I'll tag it on the
All right. Yeah. So I've got retirement annuity. I've got a bit of property. Yeah. So
you don't do easy equities.
I tried it during COVID.
Buying stock and stuff.
Yeah, I tried easy equities. But now the thing is, so you get two types of investment platforms. You get your passive and you get your active, right? So with me, my type of investments, they're more passive. So just park some money in there, forget about it, carry on with your life. With, let's say, for your example, your easy equities, like you always have to keep on tracking, right? Okay, what's happening, with gold? What's happening with oil? What's happening with maize meal, for example? So I was into it initially, but then I realized, when it doesn't meet my objectives because I'm busy. So I don't have the time to sit and actually look and, take money out when when I've got some profit, So hence I say, for me, it was more better just to put my money into unit trust, park it in there, I'll look at it after 5 years. Yeah.
Another one would be I've invested under Old Mutual as well as Satrix.
Okay.
I tried easy equities because remember it was embedded with the Capitec app.
Oh yeah.
But for some reason it doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so I'm glad we spoke about that leading into our next topic. But obviously, just because of time, we might have to cut it here and have a part two.
Right,
so the next thing that we're gonna look at are investment vehicles, which we have mentioned a few. So yeah, please stay tuned for part two, where we'll be discussing the best investment opportunities for beginners in South Africa. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate it. Don't forget, we are on Instagram, uncensored_the truth about money, as well as TikTok, uncensored_financial edu. And please, if you are a new viewer, please subscribe to this channel. We would truly, truly appreciate it. With that being said, we thank you. Cheers.